Hi, it's Brian. Today I just wanted to kind of demonstrate a few of the functions that we've been working on in terms of integrating large language model AIs into Catia Magic. So here I have a new project pulled up, and I'm just going to right click and create a new block definition diagram. Now once this is pulled up, you can right click, and what we're calling this tool is AI-SME or AI System Modeling Enhancer. It shows up in these categories. You can just click that, and that brings up a new dialog box here. And this just works, this connects up to OpenAI's GPT. So it works just like if you're familiar with Chat GPT. You type in something, it responds. So let's say I want to create a model rocket. So list all components in a model rocket. And I'll send that off. And we kind of have to balance the model that we're using in terms of the large language model. Some of them have more data, but they take longer to respond. Some have less data that they're trained on, but they're much quicker to respond. So here has body tube, fins, nose cone, those sorts of things for a model rocket. And you can go in here and create all those blocks manually now. You can minimize this. But we can also take this list and instead of integrating the chat feature, we can actually generate models. So I'll say generate block definition diagram. And then instead of send here, which is the chat feature, I'll hit generate. And it sends this data off, and it will start populating components here. So it said it just created 10 elements here. Let's take a look, and this works, in the containment tree. You have everything. You have the nested ownership here. You have relationships, whether they're right or wrong, and it has all these associations here, whether they're aggregation, composition, directed composition. I'm not sure if it made any generalizations here. It doesn't look like it. So here it is, and let's say I want to elaborate a little bit more. I don't see that there's a launch pad for a model rocket. So what I can do is just go back into the chatbot, and I can say launch pad for model rocket and send that off. It says I can assist with that. Let's try it again. Components for a launch pad in a model rocket system. Okay, so a launch rod tower, stabilizing base. Let's just say, let's generate those components. Hit generate. And it's created some extra components here, but we have the launch system now. And, if we wanted to connect these up, we could just go down, and maybe this is a directed composition to our model rocket launch system. And then I'll just clean this up a little bit. And now we have the full diagram here. Let's say now I want to integrate a Raspberry Pi controller for a model rocket system. All right. And I'll say generate all components needed for a Raspberry Pi integration into a model rocket system. And go ahead and click generate. So it generated an additional 20 elements here. So just in a short amount of time, we can generate a lot of structural relationships here just by using AI. Not to say that they're 100% correct. This is meant to be an assistant tool. It's not meant to, do all your work for you. But it's a good way, especially when, you think you're missing things, not just on a block definition diagram, but in terms of requirements, safety requirements, those sort of things. It really brings to light some of the things that you may have overlooked. So that's just a quick demo. We're building out all 7 diagrams here in SysML, and hopefully it will be available here in the future.